The first thing I want to do is get my team up here. Sorry, guys. You didn't. This is my surprise for you. They're like, we're moving tables at the back. Don't make me come up. Janine, Lacey, Kira, Greg, Tony. Thank you. Yeah. Sure. Come on. Especially the girls as well. Greg's awesome. Your sound guy came via Greg.
For this weekend.
Yeah.
An honorary.
But these guys, and also thank you, video, sound, Tony. I couldn't have done this weekend without you. I was just saying you make me look really good. And you make it look really easy. And you've made it look really seamless. Right? And I could not have done this without you. And I just want to honor each of you. Thank you so much. And please just this would not have been even close to being half as good if any one of these people hadn't been here. So thank you all so much. I appreciate you all. Thank you.
We actually have something out the back that would be amazing as you want to continue talking.
Do we?
We do.
Okay.
But that's going to happen in the background, so keep going.
Okay. Don't know what that is. Okay, that was all I really wanted to say, but thank you so much. Do any of you guys have a share to close out? Yeah. What's been your, do you have anything to share? I'm just curious. You might not.
I mean, I do.
Yeah?
Yes.
So
You're pretty loud anyway, don't worry.
Yes. Doing my
Thank
podcast.
you for making us look pretty, Greg.
Thank you. I will only share the best photos, and I have special filters to make you all look amazing. You all look amazing anyway without special filters. But I told Joe this, but I'm incredibly honored and blessed to work this event, and I would come to this event if I weren't working this event. Like the content and all of you have just made it so amazing. So that is the highest goal, is to find work that you would do for free. You know, I would come here and just.
You tell me that now, right? No, I'm just kidding.
Yes.
I'm just kidding.
Next year,
just
yes. So
I'm
no,
just kidding.
I mean that.
Kidding.
So, and thank you all for letting me stick a camera in your face all weekend, and hopefully that's not been too painful.
Thank you so much, Kira. Please, come on, girl. Personal growth.
No, it's just that I love you, and this whole event has just showed me what's possible. You have really stepped up as a leader, and the power you show on stage is not near to the power you show just in your everyday life and behind the scenes, and it's completely consistent. There's not anything different about you on stage than you are in your life, and it's just really inspiring.
Oh, thank you. I love you. Lacey? Yeah, thank you.
I'm just thankful that I got to be here and support you in this. And
thank you for coming.
Working on the back end, I see everything that you do and who you are.
Literally.
And
she even has my access to my calendar. Yeah.
You've changed me in ways that you don't even know. Wow. That we will talk about later.
Okay, I think we have a lot to talk about.
This has been a very eye-opening experience in a lot of ways, and I'm thankful that I got the chance.
Thanks for coming. It means a lot.
I get the microphone a lot, so I don't have.
But how incredible is Janine? Come on. She's been holding the space too. Like, I know, and I actually had no idea what I asked you to do. I think I Voxered you, and I was like, I've just did this download. Do you want to MC my event? And she was like, yeah, sure, no worries. And I was like, do you need to know anything? She's like, no, that's cool. I'll just turn up. So I didn't realize what I actually had asked you to do. And and we'd never met in person before last Thursday. Yeah. We've been working together since January. And then I got to meet you, and I'd seen you online before that, and I was like, oh my God, she's my client, because you're such an incredible woman, and thank you so much.
Well, thank you for, you've given me the opportunity to find again my space. So thank you, I appreciate it.
Thank you. I love you. Thanks. Holy crap. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Yeah. I'm kind of you can kind of see what I'm trying to do here, right?
Yeah. Thanks, James.
So, Joe, it's been an honour and a privilege to be your best friend for the last 3.5 years and to stand beside you and watch you step into your power, all 30% of it.
I know.
So we've had a lot of
to
shares,
talk about.
you know, when we get into bed and in between whatever, like not together, just sharing a room. Mind you, we did share some time in the Korean spa. We've pretty much seen everything, let's be fair. But what I want to share
we have
is that
a bed each.
we do, very much do. But we talked about how much, how much has she shown up, but also like the feeling of really stepping more into that, and that's the journey. But to be honest, it was an honor and a privilege to be here and serve you, to work alongside each and every single one of you, and to be here to serve all of you. It really is an honor and a privilege, and the way that we've watched you all step into yourself and show up fully and go there, even though it's uncomfortable, has been magical to watch. So thank you all for allowing us to hold you during this time. Thank you.
Oh, thanks. Thank you. I had no idea that was happening, so thank you very much. This is beautiful. This wasn't really what was supposed to happen right now, but it's happened, I suppose. We're just having our own little moment here. Thank you, everybody. Yeah, so this wasn't all about us, but it kind of is at the moment. No, but I want to just finish this with a few of your shares. Like, I just want to hear like your biggest aha, your biggest breakthrough. Like, I just want to hear from a few people who maybe haven't expressed something, or really feel like there's something that has to be said. And I'd just love to hear from a few people, because I can't speak anymore because my mic is like decided I have to stop speaking in a few minutes. Yeah, does anyone have a share or something? Patricia?
So, you know, I had like a mini meltdown the other night with Joe, and I was like, I knew I was meant to do this like last week, but like anyways, and this, what you've created is amazing, like absolutely amazing. The transformations for everybody, and for me, like I was invited to be a speaker. She said, if you come over, I'll put you on the stage. And I was like, okay. And I had no idea that it was going to actually be so monumental for me, not only being on the stage, but just being here and doing the work with all of you. And no matter where we are in our business, 6 figures, 7 figures, wherever, there's always work to be done, and it's always a journey. And I know everyone has benefited from this, but even just being here as a speaker, it's not like that at all. It's been such an amazing experience. So thank you so much. So many aha moments, and everybody, and it's just been incredible. So thank you. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you. Please stay on. Please stay on.
Okay.
We've only got like a few minutes left.
Sure, I'll keep it quick.
Oh no, you're good. Yeah.
Okay. So I was here, I was at your event last year, and I just wanted to thank you publicly for the impact that you've made on my life. It's more than tattoo. I really have surrendered. And the whole theme for me really this time is getting out of fear and getting into flow. And when I first signed up with you, I was like, holy crap, this is a lot of money in a credit card. It was a lot of fear. But the other side of that is much more than I ever would have thought of. So I'm just, not a sales pitch, but if you are seriously thinking about working with Joe, and the fear is the money part, don't let that hold you back from what your future can really be. Because who I am now compared to who I was this time last year, plus like a month, it was in August, I think, is completely different, So thank you, Joe, so much for this.
Oh, thank you.
I'm Rachel.
Hello. Hey. With the best meditation pillow in the world.
Yes, I am very excited about that. I just wanted to speak to flow. I met Patricia a month ago in Ireland.
Love it. Doing that epic chorus?
Yes. Doing something really crazy in the woods and everywhere else. But like when I saw that, I knew I had to go. And then when Patricia just put out there that she had access to this, and I didn't know Joe. I was just like, all right, I don't have those. I don't have anything booked for those 3 days. I'm just going to do it and put it in my calendar. So, like, just being open to all of that, and I would have never met like all these amazing speakers and everybody here. Like, it's just, I thought I had like so much clarity in my business, and this just brought me to the other level that I wasn't expecting. Thank you.
Amazing. I'm so glad.
Thank you.
Thank you. Can I just call out Claire? You had something to share. You told me this morning. I'm like, you're not getting away with it. Is my earrings? Oh, here it is.
Hi, I'm Claire.
Is my earring? Is it totally
We
gone?
had a tea call
somewhere?
a few months, 2 or 3 months ago. What about it? Okay. Yeah, we had a call about 3 months ago, and I posed the question that Joe didn't really like about business planning, and she went a bit like, "Oh, I don't want to talk about this." But because I was concerned about putting limiting beliefs into the business plan.
Question.
Yeah,
It's a great question.
so we went through the business plan and chatted about it, and at the end of it, she said to me, "Just set realistic goals. Don't worry about it, but don't do anything mental like 25 million or 50 million or put yourself under loads of pressure." So I didn't tell you, but I was in the middle of a pitch at that point. And yesterday, while we were at lunch, a client called me and has agreed to invest 25 million with me.
Shit, I'm sorry. Did I, yeah.
So, yes.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
That was a share and a half, Claire.
Yeah.
Holy shit. I'm like covered in goosebumps. Holy shit. Well, maybe I just put 25 million in your fucking consciousness, right?
Yes, I think you did.
Right? Even that, like, 25 million?
I know. Yeah.
That's powerful shit. Good girl.
Yeah. So.
Somebody get a testimonial from her. Right
How to follow that, right? And I'll have 25 million and more, right? So, hi everyone, I'm Priscilla. I didn't know of you, Joanna, I don't think until about a week ago. It was through Jen Mavros that I'm here. So I'm very grateful for her and for you. So I wanted to acknowledge you, first of all, for holding space for all of us. I feel like I've known you forever, and I probably don't speak only for myself. You feel like that long-lost sister that I just found. So thank you. It was a really wonderful event. And I wanted to share an insight as well that kind of dawned on me, and maybe about an hour ago, is that as I step into that next level of leadership and of my work as well, and I do deep soul work like you do. Like, I'm a mystic like just about everyone else here, I think. And sometimes what holds me back, right, is that even though I know that the client's results, even though I can show up 100%, I still, like, I can't guarantee the result, right? There is no guarantee. Although 25 million any day I will take for me and the clients. And so there was that element. What I got, just to keep it short, was certainty, right? Because, and I keep coming back to this question: what is true for me? And so I think that when I go into my mind of, well, I can't guarantee this. Obviously, my approach is the soul strategy for sure for business, and claiming that and owning that is just knowing that for me, I have certainty that for the right person, and I tell myself that every day, and I know energetically, and the person knows, they lean in or they lean out, right? Well, I think Kylie was it Kylie that's like, it's either your person or it's your story or whatever, it's that very black and white. And just remembering with certainty that I know that my approach can be incredibly life-changing. I lean into the certainty of that, of what I believe. And then, indeed, because it has been coming up all last few months of surrendering everything else. So what would be possible, I guess, for me is my question, maybe for anyone else for whom this applies. If I can have certainty in what I know, what has shifted for me, because my journey from what little I know of your story is very similar to mine. what could I create from that space? And it feels so expansive when that doubt or that fear of, but what if they don't get it? Or what if, whatever? And I just get out of that space.
One of possibly the most important things I share with people is that you cannot wrap your self-worth in your client's results.
No.
It doesn't work.
No.
And if you come from anything, from that place for anything or anyone, it mixes and messes up the energy, right? And and that's been one of the biggest things we've been working on with Portia, and you shared that on the stage, right? She's a Facebook ad strategist. They changed an algorithm at the beginning. Portia could feel bad or not feel smart because her ad hadn't changed within the minute that the Facebook algorithm, you can't let something like that determine your value or your worth, right? Because she's so much more amazing than that. But that comes from, and sometimes your clients aren't ready, but they'll get exactly what they need, right? Always, whatever that is, right? And sometimes, and you can't want it more than they do, right?
Oh yeah.
Because you get mixed up in that rescuer, victim, persecutor, horrible triangle, So, and the only way I believe to get out of that pattern is to do your own inner work. And no matter what happens, no matter what result they get, if you show up fully, it's enough. And that's all you need to do.
Yeah. Well, thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, Lisa.
Thank you. So I've been in a stage of surrender for a while. I've been taking a lot of inspired action, and things hadn't been going how I imagined them to. So then it got me starting to question everything and starting to feel bad about myself and feeling guilty about how much I've been investing in not only myself, but in my business, and wanting to quit my day job so I can give more time to my business. Because I know if I can go full in, I can make it work. And I know I'm meant to do it deep down, but it's not just me that I got to think about, it's my husband as well. And a lot of my husband actually came with me, which is hugely outside of his comfort zone. And he was here the first morning, and that was more than I could expect. But we've been meeting for lunch each day. And today at lunch, I actually started crying. And I actually told him that I felt really bad. And he said it was okay. Because I've been afraid of asking him to believe in me more because things hadn't been working. So that's been huge. And the Disney Dreamer thing this morning really helped me reconnect with my purpose. And I feel that there'll be a lot more to come over the next few days, and I'm really looking forward to early next week. But I just really wanted to share that and to thank you for this.
That's amazing. I'm so happy to hear that. It's huge. And because I know you and I know how much this means to you. And you've got a lot of people you need to help. Maybe Kim. Yes, girl. Oh, you've got it. Okay, you've got the mic.
Okay. Hi. I'm going to try not to cry.
It's okay. I mean, I do it all the time, so it's fine.
Okay. Funny story, when I first started working with Joe, we first met October of last year. And after I invested in working with her, I tried to get out of it.
When you freak out, your body is going, no, change is coming.
Yeah, and thank the universe, thank Joe for being the beautiful woman that she is and the amazing coach that she didn't let me, because I can't imagine where I would be without her. And I'm incredibly grateful for everything she's taught me. She's taught me incredible lessons that I really needed to learn, and through the program I've met amazing women, and coming here met people I never would have known about, and amazing speakers, and yeah, my life has completely changed through this journey, and I'm really grateful for that. So thank you.
Thank you. Where are we at? Okay, so we're going to do one last little thing. So I'd love everybody on your feet, back of the room, and stand in a circle, in a little kind of squished, semi-circle-y type thing.
And if we need some more space, we might just get together and move a table or chair or two, just so we're really comfortable. So let's stand together. And if I could get a couple of hands on these two tables and we'll just squish them down a little bit, that would be amazing. It'll just give us the space that we need. And maybe this one. Yeah, thank you. And I want you to go back to that place. Think about dropping into that place where we were earlier. And maybe, girls, if you want to move just these chairs and this table slightly, that would be great. If we could just shift this. Yep, just shift it the other way. Give us a little bit more space. And if you guys want to just shift this table back as well, that would be great. It'll be good to have a little bit more space. We'll fit everybody in.
I love that.
Amazing. Okay. Awesome. And we'll just move this bag back. Excuse me, darling. Amazing. Great. And I'm going to get the drum. Do you want to...
Yeah.
The next song? The next song is Fight Song?
Yep.
The next song is Love. Do you want to do it together? Sure. I'll do it. Okay, I'm going to get the drum.
Okay, yes, please. That was why I wanted to.
Going in for the kill and like.
All right. So I want you to all take a big deep breath. Get really even on both feet. And maybe take a little bit of a wider stance. Kind of hip width. And I want you to really breathe deep down into your belly. You might want to close your eyes. And what I feel like we've activated a couple of things this weekend, flow being one of them. The other, which I feel has been a real theme, has been about claiming your power. And there's no surprise the Wonder Woman movie has been out this year. Because it's time for us all to claim our power in the world. And I want you to feel it coming all the way up from the center of the earth, feeling that real grounding, beautiful energy coming up. And I want you to feel it coming all the way up through your feet, all the way up through your legs, and all the way up through your chakras, starting in your root, your sacral chakra, is feeling up into your solar plexus. And I want to hold for a minute in your heart. And I want you to breathe into your heart space. I want you to drop in, and I want you to think about some of the realizations you've had over the last 3 days. It's been really big. Everyone's done an amazing job. But I want you to tune into some of the decisions you made for yourself. Who are you no longer? Who have you decided you are or are becoming? What are those things you want to embody? The power. What are you bringing from this into your life? And I want you to just take this moment to make a commitment to yourself. And if you haven't made a decision this weekend, I would love you to make a decision now to change something in your life. And if that feels hard, I want you to feel the collective power of everyone in this circle. And I want you to just silently say the words, I commit to myself to, and finish that sentence for yourself. And I want you to really feel it in your heart. What is that one thing you need to commit to yourself and will not break? What is that one thing you need to change? What is that one thing you need to claim? What is that one thing that is going to give you back your power fully and let you stand in that space and claim your space in the world? What is that one thing you're going to commit to fully and not break this promise to yourself? Because that's one way to create trust. It's one thing to trust the universe and creator. Sometimes it's a whole nother ball game to trust yourself. So what one commitment can you make to completely trust yourself that you can keep and you will keep no matter what? So I want you to tune into that one thing and just breathe and just feel it. Who would you be if you kept that commitment to yourself? Who would that person be? How would they show up? How would the world be different? Okay. And now continuing with your eyes closed, with all of that beautiful energy in your heart space. I want you to just imagine that you are completely full of that white light. You have so much white light that it's spilling out, and you have so much to share. And we're going to do, like Jeannie said, the Care Bear stare. So imagine that beautiful white light just streaming out from the center of your chest. Imagine it filling the room, filling this circle. Imagine it filling the whole room. Imagine it covering the whole of San Diego. You've got so much love to give because you're so full. Let it pass the edges of California. We're sending all of this love throughout the whole of the US. It really needs it right now. All of those places that have been hit by all of the devastation, to Florida, to the Caribbean, to Mexico, to Texas, to Las Vegas, to anyone else you know that needs it. Let it expand beyond there and let it all wrap around the whole world. I have one selfish one. Please send love to my sister. Her name's Amy. I just love you to all send her some too. And now, one by one, and we're going to start on my left, you lucky girl. And I want you to just say the one word that comes to your heart that you need to express. Just one word, and then squeeze the left hand next to you and pass it around the circle.
Truth. Power. Gratitude. Attention. Love. Peace. Knowing. Commitment. Love. Expression. Belief. Surrender. Compassion. Courage. Faith. Trust. Love. Delight. Fierce. Receive. Love. Faith. Change. Surrender. Joy. Power. Love. Power. Leadership. Passion. Destiny. Healing. Trust. Radiance. Power. Purpose. Love. Open. Spark. Music. Open.
Love. Thank you so much. Right back.